Cardi B was recently performing at a concert when her estranged husband, Offset, interrupted her performance to offer her a public apology in an attempt to win her back. Some see this as a romantic gesture, while others cringed at the public apology. So ladies, here's the question. When a man performs a grand apology and confesses his love to a woman, does this put pressure on her to take him back?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am against it. I cringe because it does put a lot of pressure. I mean, just from, you know, an experience that I had in the past, there was a guy that I was dating. Everything would be in front of the audience, you know, whatever that is. He would wine and dine me in front of people. Everything was through social media. But then when it was one-on-one, it was hard to even get eye contact from him.
Wow.
You know, so I don't believe in public display of affection unless if that's what's really happening behind closed doors.
Right, okay.
I mean, I like the idea. I like the idea, because ultimately the whole concept, I think, behind his behavior was the fact that he insulted her and it was in public, so he wanted to apologize in public, which I can understand, but being a performer, you can't show up at my job.
Right.
Because when you show up at my job and you're interrupting what's going on in my life, in my space, then it's not about us anymore, it's about you.
I'm with that completely about coming to my job.
Yeah.
I don't want everybody I work with in my business
Right,
like that.
right.
Because maybe I told them that we just grew apart.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want everybody at work to know what you're apologizing for. I don't want, you know what I mean? You know?
This social media thing has messed up
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
relationships.
So true.
Because now you can't mend anything in
Right.
privacy.
No.
Right.
nothing.
So he took it upon himself, like you said, Bridget, since I embarrassed you publicly, let me belittle myself and come and humble myself publicly. So in that regard, I thought it was a cool move for him to try. You gotta try something, fellas.
I'm
Roll
not
the
that.
cake out.
Not her
You
show.
gotta
Do
try
it at your show.
I don't
Do
give
it
a
at the
damn.
Migos
You
show.
got to
Do it at
try.
your show. Like, why
You got to try something.
Because it really, I mean, as a woman, it's awful because, again, the double standard comes into play too. Had the roles been reversed, nobody would be on Instagram like, Offset, take Cardi back. Everybody would be trolling her and calling her all sorts of obscene
Right,
names.
right.
Yeah.
So there's that element, but it's also you're missing the point. The bottom
But you
line
know
is
what, though?
like, come on, like,
I wanted them to make it.
yeah.
Because I'm always pulling for love and for family. And you just had the child.
Right.
Now, guys mess up, but sometimes when the guy messes up, you can get a better version of him afterwards. The guy has to be ready to gravel and crawl.
Right.
If you ain't in the crawl business, it's not going to work. Belly side on the ground, slither, head down. If you don't want to do that, it ain't gonna work. Have you ever taken an ex back? Have you ever taken an ex back knowing that you would regret it?
Not knowing it. Everyone else knew it. But I didn't, or I hope I wouldn't have done it. You know, I think you know your situation better than everybody around.
I mean,
you.
and usually you do. But the
Yeah.
hard part is, especially for them, because they're on such a huge platform all the time with their business and everything is exposed. To me, the best apology is change behavior, and that takes time.
exactly.
So if you're willing to put in that time, to me, the grand gesture is cool, but it takes time. You got to win the trust back. And they're married. This is a married couple.
Yeah.
They've already committed. They've already decided this is really what they want for the rest of their lives. So they got to work at it, but do it offline.
Okay, now,
Like I'm
Cheryl,
engaged, so I'm engaged to my ex-boyfriend 10 years ago.
Oh.
So I am back
okay.
together. So, but it was 10 years of like not seeing each other at all. We didn't even run into each other at Ralph's. Like it was just like completely, we were done. We didn't even run into each other. I text him, my family loves him. And I texted him over Christmas 2 years ago, and I just said, hey, you know, just checking in, how are you? Don't even know if this is your phone number anymore. And he responded back right away. We went to dinner, and now we're engaged.
Oh.
that's cool. Do you think that you or him is a better version?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, for myself, I know that I am. I mean, 10 years, that's a lot of time just to really think things through. And that time away from each other, you start to realize why you miss one another. And
That's
It works
healthy.
for us, so healthy.
Wow. Hey, ladies, let's take a break. We got more straight talk right after this. Don't go away. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're gonna enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.